My name is Carlos.
Carlos, my name is Veronica. Just to let you know a little bit about myself, I'm a peer counselor at the Peer Counseling Center here at the school. We're going to be under faculty supervision, and I'll be here for an entire semester. I've had a semester of training, and anything you say in this session is extremely confidential unless you tell me that you're going to harm yourself, harm other people, or if you can't take care of yourself. And if you do say that, then I'm going to be forced to break the confidentiality. You have the right to refuse treatment at any time, and we'll be meeting for 30-minute sessions once a week, if that's okay with you. Do you have any questions?
Oh, no, sounds perfect.
Okay. So, tell me a little bit about what's going on.
So these past couple of months, they've been like really stressful, and I've been feeling like really high levels of anxiety, like almost to the point where I can't function. Like I've been juggling a lot, like school, work, also relationships as well. And then also I have like volunteer commitments as well. So I feel like I just have like this like ball of anxiety inside me and I can't function. Like it's getting to the point where like I'm trembling all throughout the day and I just feel like I have no control over what's going on.
So you have a ball of anxiety inside.
Yeah, like it's like I sense it right there, like I could feel it and like everywhere I go, like even when I'm going to class, like my mind is just like paying attention to that. Like I'm not paying attention to nothing else. It's just this anxiety I have inside me, and it's like kind of like detrimental to like my brain and stuff like that. So it's like really bothering me a lot.
So it sounds to me like you have a lot of stuff on your plate, and just the thought of everything and all the things that you have to do is like weighing down on you a lot, and it's affecting the way you're functioning.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then also too, like I feel like I'm not giving like a lot of effort into like all my parts of my life, like school. I always want to get straight A's. I don't really like B's, but like if I get a B, like before I used to like get mad at myself, but now I just say, oh, it's whatever, because all the stuff I'm juggling, and then also like my job as well. Like I want to excel in my job, but I feel like I'm so drained from school, going to my work is like very stressful as well. And then my fellow coworkers, they can see it in my eyes as well. Like I'm not the same person I was before. And then also in family too, like when I get home, like I just go straight to my room and lock myself. And then my mother comes and checks up on me and worries about me. So that's like kind of like giving me sad emotions because I don't want to be that person who's like locked away and not, engaging with nobody. Like that's not who I used to be before.
So you feel like this anxiety you're feeling is affecting you in like every aspect of your life, and you're worried that it might make you into a different person.
Yeah, because before, like everybody, when they used to see me, they used to be like so happy. Like I would get text messages like, "Oh, you made my day" and stuff like that. But now I'm just like this like docile robot who just like walks everywhere and doesn't engage with nobody. Like I always notice myself like I would just be smiling wherever I would go, and then now I just like worry about the next thing I have to do, or like the next paper I have to do, or I have to go to work, I have to do this and that. So I feel like it's just like a lot on my mind that's like stressing me out, and then like I don't want that feeling anymore.
So when did you first realize that this was affecting your life in school?
Oh, like 2 months into like the fall semester, I sensed like it was like kind of like a lot. Like I was always busy, and I like that busy feeling because I'm always doing something, always learning. But it gets to a point where like you're kind of like burned out, like your body and your mind starts burning out. Like I would just be like walking fast to get to the next place I have to go to, or when I'll be like writing an assignment, like I'll just write it in a flurry and like wouldn't even like revise it well. Or if I'm talking to somebody, like I'll just be like rapidly talking and then not actually like focus on what they're saying. Like I'll just listen to what I'm saying, but not listen to what they're saying. So yeah, like 2 months, like I started noticing that, and I'm like, that's not what I used to do. Like I used to, like when I was much mellow, much calm, real relaxed, and then now it's just like I'm constantly moving. It's like this jittery feeling inside my body.
So do you feel like because you have so many things on your plate now, you can't really focus as much attention on everything that you used to? So now you're just like scattering around, like just doing things not to their full potential.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not putting like no thought into what I'm doing. Like that's what's bugging me out too. Like I always used to like, I know sometimes like you have to go like on your gut feeling for something, but stuff like school and like work and stuff, like I always had like a plan of action. Like I always used to like plan what I'm gonna do, and then always like when I used to do assignments, like I used to write them and carefully revise them. But now I just write them and just like want to get it over with. That's what's bugging me as well. Is like I just want to get things over with, but I don't want to enjoy the process. Like I don't want to learn through the process. Like, it's just get it over with until next one. I gotta go to this place, go to work, and then go straight home and just go to sleep. Like it's like I'm not putting no thought into anything. So that's really bugging me out as well.
Your life is all routine now, and you're just going from place to place without really thinking about what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Like I want to enjoy the stuff that I'm doing as well. Like the only thing that gives me like happiness is like when I do my volunteer service. Like I go there and it's just like it's like I don't have to worry to do anything. All I'm doing there is just like to have fun and just be happy around the kids and stuff like that. But after that's gone, you know, I go back to my miserable ways, and then I just have to like go fulfill requirements. Like have this routine. Like go to school, work, go back to sleep, school, work, and there's no enjoyment in that. There's no joy in that. So that, and then plus the stress is adding on to me. It's like I don't want to like pursue pleasure. Like, I don't want to have fun. It's just something I have to do to like get it over with, and then that's not how I want to live my life.
So right now you feel like your only really source of pleasure and enjoyment is when you do your volunteer work?
Yeah.
But everything else is just routine, same thing.
Yeah, exactly. Because when I'm there, I'm like who I am naturally. Like I'm just having fun, you know, engaging with other people, laughing and stuff. That's one thing I really like to do, laugh and joke around. So that makes me happiness. But after that it's like gone. Like I have to wait till like a week to like get that sense of pleasure again, and then I don't really like waiting that long too. Like I want to have that every day. So I kind of want to find ways to like have fun with what I'm doing every day. Like my job is a fun place to be. Like I have to like make it fun to go learn in class. Like I have to learn ways like how to make it fun at my job as well. And also too, like I can't worry myself like being perfect, you know, because I am human. I know I'm gonna have flaws and make mistakes. So that's where I kind of realize now that I have to like deal with the fact like yeah, I might have losses along the way, but as long as like I'm learning and then learning from those losses, I'll be better in the future.
So would you say that there was a time where you did enjoy the things that you were doing?
Yeah, before when I didn't have this much workload, like now I'm taking 6 classes and going to work as well and then doing my volunteer. But before, you know, I didn't have that much work. Like, you know, I planned it like thoughtfully, like my semester stuff, like last semester, like it was like real smooth. I wasn't worried too much, and then all the assignments I had due later on in the semester, I finished those way in advance, so that cut the stress too. But now it's just like I'm waiting till the last moment to do it, and that's like increasing the anxiety level as well. So those were some moments where like I really felt like loss of control, and I was like feel anxious.
So you feel like last semester you were better at like planning your time and like planning when to do assignments, so you didn't feel like stressed out. But now that you have so much on your plate, you find it harder to plan things and get your assignments done, and it's just adding on to the stress that you already feel.
Yeah, exactly. And since I don't have a plan, like I have to like keep it in my mind, in my head, like keep this thought in the back of my head, like, oh, you have to do this. But when it comes time, I forget, and then I go, it's that, oh my God, that oh moment, that, you know, why did I write this down or something like that. So I'm forgetting like things to do, and then that really bugs me out. Like I don't like missing dates and stuff like that. So, and then it just builds on for stuff I have to do later on. Like it's just like really stressful right now.
It's a lot weighing down on you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I gotta find a way to like alleviate this like burden, you know. And then I think it's like going to class. Like I have to like really like pay attention, and then also like at work I gotta make it fun too, because I just don't want my job being a job. Like that's not how I want to live later on in the future. Like I want to do something that's fun, and then I'm like happy to go to. So I think like having that, reframing that thought, or like reframing my mind to like be more positive, will like help me out later on in the future.
So you feel like you can control like the way you feel at work or at school by the mentality that you go into it with. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly. And then also too, like I never had the chance to like, actually talk to someone about this. Like I had this like wall built up, like everything's all good, but really it's not. Like I had like all this stress and all this anxiety inside me, and I really never got the chance to like talk to someone about it. Like usually, like I'll go to my friends and talk about it, but I don't really want to because I wanted everything to like seem that's everything all right. Like usually when I'm with my friends, we all tend to like be positive and happy and live life to the fullest. But I don't want to damper that. Like I don't want to come with my emotional stuff and put a damper on that. So I kind of hold back and hold my feelings inside and not, talk to them. And I should be able to because they are my friends and stuff like that. And also with my parents too. Like I never, talk to them. I just like build this wall up and like lock myself away in my room. And then when I'm in school too, like my friends, I'll just like when I see them, I'll say hi and then just move on. So I never really had the chance to talk to somebody